All right, y'all, we're coming on today. We're celebrating. We are sharing Gene Key resources. We got the ceremony going now with our candle being lit. Today, I am exploring Gene Key 43, which is the shadow of deafness, the gift of insight, and the divine expression of epiphany. So we see that beautiful eagle in the third eye there. This is from Dr. Rosy Aronson's deck, The 64 Faces of Awakening. And it starts off with a Richard Rudd quote that says, "Every human being is born to be a rebel in the sense of filling a space in the world that cannot be duplicated by another." Programming partner, Gene Key 23. My wisdom story. I worried a lot as a kid. My mind spun with speculations about the bad things that could happen and how I could avoid them. My more sturdy brothers teased me for being such an emotional wimp. At school, I was called the brain. I felt different and weird and wanted so badly to fit in and feel secure and be successful. Ironically, my ability to anticipate problems made me a great programmer. No one could find and fix bugs like I could. Suddenly, it was cool to be a nerd. As a young man, I had wealth and independence. Thrilled I could finally compete with my brothers, I dominated the conversation during family visits, talking endlessly about my successes at work. Deaf to their contributions, I showed off my latest gadgets, gave unasked for technological advice, and blurted out inappropriate comments about how big my abs were after hiring a personal trainer. I was too busy winning their approval to notice what a pain in the ass I was, or how deeply I envied their relationships. Then, I'd go home and pull out my feel-good technology. I'd play video games, watch TV, or surf multiple dating sites at the same time. Obsessed with freeing up my time to be more productive, I learned to operate my stereo, TV, computer, car, solar panels, and sauna, all from my phone. But instead of freeing up my time, technology swallowed it whole. The harder I worked to streamline my life, the more complicated it became. I couldn't stop the noise. That's when I had a breakthrough insight. Nothing I did, used, or accumulated would ever make me feel more comfortable in my own skin or like I truly belonged in this world. In one fell swoop, I canceled all my subscriptions and threw my TV and gadgets in the closet. And I got quiet, really quiet. All I did was listen. At first, to the noise in my own head. Then, to the sounds of my home. Then, to the birds in my background. Slowly, I brought back technology. First, the music, then the podcast, touching ones with stories about real people who suffered and prevailed. That's when I received the insight that would change the course of my life. I'd create a radio show for and in honor of the people who felt like me. I'd call it The Outcast. That was just the beginning. My gift to you. I am here to invite out the rebel in you, the poet, the lover, the mad scientist, the revolutionary. There's something only you can do, something your entire life has prepared you for. It's time to take a risk, to shake up a system. You may make waves, that's okay. Whatever you do, stop listening to the status quo. This is not about venting or blaming. This is about being creative and being open to love. You don't have to know where exactly you're headed or why in order to trust your inner voice. As you courageously forge a new pathway, don't be surprised if your timing gets better and breakthrough insights come your way. Dare to be who you are, and you will ignite the creative rebel in others wherever you go. Questions for contemplation. What are you worried most about these days? Do you obsess over your worries or drown them out in busyness, outer noise, or your own talking? Do you ever feel misunderstood or like a misfit? And how might you need to self-protect, be how might your need to self-protect be deafening you to others? And what might you do differently if you weren't afraid of being different? Have you ever had a deep insight or epiphany? What was it? And track your worry throughout the day and watch it shapeshift. So, insight is using our inner sight, our real eyes. When we can realize our third eye can see more than these two eyes, then we can open up to epiphanies that can be sparked from within us instead of programmed from around us. Sending you so much love and light.